So what is the flipped classroom? The flipped classroom inverts traditional teaching methods, delivering instruction outside of class and moving homework into the classroom. The responsibility for learning flips from the teacher's hands to the student's hands, and the teacher is able to get face-to-face time with more students every day. It flips the lower order thinking skills to the higher order thinking skills during class time. So we have the low level of blooms outside of class. So that's when we use the videos, the podcasts, maybe we're having them read an article or go to a website, and we're really hitting those high level of blooms during class time. That's with teacher and peer discussion, support, student interaction. So they're creating, they're evaluating, they're analyzing. This is where we want the kids to be in class at this level. So that way they're remembering and understanding and applying through the flipped at home. So what does flipping enable me to do? It takes these components of differentiation, student support, review and remediation, and class environment and really makes them flow together. The students come in, they have all had the same knowledge given to them in different ways, but that does not mean they all understand at the exact same level. So this gives me the opportunity to differentiate, give support to students that need it. And the class environment tends to look a little chaotic at times. You come in, there are students all over the room doing different things. Some are working on a hands-on lab activity, some may be working with me in discussion, but everyone is focused in learning. Students are getting what they need every day. And then it helps me guide and support them to actually get to sit down and talk with them about what they do and do not understand. It lets me revisit concepts with students, and I see that they need things re-explained quicker because I am able to sit with them and talk with them. And then our classroom, it's very interactive, it's very focused, it's very engaging. But the point behind the flipped classroom is what the students get out of it. So the students can pause, rewind, rewatch. They don't have to worry that, well, she went too fast or he went too slow. They watch it at their pace. And they can always stop, pause, rewind. Students receive instant feedback because I will get to spend more time interacting with them. So now students that absent or sick or may miss can watch the videos or see what was given online. They don't have to worry about a lesson being taught too fast because if they have the video, they can watch it again and again. They can rewind. Getting stuck on homework and sitting at home and learning something the wrong way or just guessing. Being bored or forgetting material and can't go back to a lecture the teacher gave a week ago. Well, if it's been recorded, yes, they can. Students can focus on becoming an active, responsible learner, working and collaborating with classmates. They really take charge and become responsible for their own learning. They come in knowing what they don't understand and can get the support that they need. And so when the students are doing at home, is they're getting the lecture portion. So that way when they come to class, we can start assessing and discussing their understanding of the content. I have done quite a bit of research on the flipped classroom, and this is one of the books that I read and just found extremely helpful. It's called Flip Your Classroom, reach every student in every class every day. And this was written by Jonathan Bergman and Aaron Sams, who are the original flipped teachers. They came up with this concept originally because their students were missing their last period class because of sports, because they taught in a rural area, and students had to drive quite a long ways to be there for the games. And this is how the flipped classroom started. I actually was able to attend a conference this summer, the Flipped Classroom Conference, with Jonathan Bergman, and he was a very, very engaging speaker, and I learned quite a bit. This short video clip is Aaron Sams, who with Jonathan Bergman came up with the concept of flipping the classroom. And he describes what it means for his classroom.
I'm Aaron Sams, and I teach science here at Woodland Park High School. My ultimate goal, I guess, as a teacher is to help students become learners who can learn for themselves and by themselves. One of the problems that I was guilty of even prior to flipping my classroom around was the classroom was centered around me. I told them exactly what to learn, how to learn it, what assignments to do to learn it, and when to learn it, and how to prove to me that they learned it. I don't do that anymore. We changed the place in which content is delivered. Instead of standing in front of a class and delivering, here's how you do this type of problem, here's how this works, I deliver that direct instruction now asynchronously at home through these videos that we make with Camtasia Studio. Kids come to class, they don't show up to learn new stuff, they show up to apply the things that they learn at home and to ask me questions about the things they learned at home. So now they can have my lesson, if you will, what I would normally have stood up and lectured to them in class with some added features. They get that at home. Then what they were expected to do for homework is now what they do in my class. Life is different for me because I no longer am the guy who stands up in the front of the classroom and just yaks at a student for an hour or however long the class is. Now I walk around the class and I help kids. I'm a tutor, I'm a guide, I'm the putter outer of fires, whatever it happens to be. In my crazy chemistry class, I walk around and do that. I don't stand up front and teach on the kind of a traditional model. I'm Aaron Sams.
The flipped classroom can look very different in in different situations. Allen High School chemistry and physics department flipped their classrooms, but their classrooms won't look the same as ours. First of all, we're in elementary level. This is new to the students. It's new to me, and so we're getting there at a slower pace. We're starting with the videos, and then when the kids, I usually ask a question in the video. And then the students come to class having prepared that answer to start off the discussion. And some students will get it right away, and the goal is going to be for those students to move on to an activity to apply and demonstrate their knowledge, while others may need to hear it a different way more than one time. So then I would be able to work with those students and discuss what specifically they need. This is not something that will happen on a daily basis as far as videos every night. The goal for now is maybe, once a week, and as we go throughout the year, we can increase that as it goes. The videos, I post them on my my website. You can always find them. They will be in the assignments page. I will always post them in different formats. First of all, if you click the words, it will open a Windows Media file. Some people, this is a WMV file, and if you just click play, it will play right here for them. For those that want to watch it on iPhone, or you have a Mac or an iPad, this is a direct link to the YouTube page, my Cheatham 6th YouTube page. This cannot be watched at school with EagleNet because it blocks YouTube for the students, but for those at home, and this is another way. So these are the same videos, they just look different depending on your computer, what you have access to. If you have any questions, please just let me know. Thank you.